Hey out there, Mignon K. Let's see if I can help you out with this elementary math algebra problem. I'm not quite sure that I'm going to get this right, in part because I'm not sure that I've understood your problem correctly, but I think what you've got here and tried to write out here is a fraction with the number 2 in the numerator and a multiplication problem going on in the denominator. Now, I say a multiplication problem because I see some addition, but that addition is within a set of parentheses. And so let me write down what I think you were trying to evaluate. So hopefully I'm right, and this is what you're trying to figure out. If not, I'm so sorry. Please ask your question again so we can figure it out and give you some help. But if this is what you were trying to solve, then let's go from here. So supposed to let the value of A be 1, B, C be 3. So you go ahead and just wherever you see those variables, you put in the numbers. So 1 plus 2 multiplied by 1 for the A, 2 for the B, and 3 for the C. So how do I know that I need to multiply them? Well, that's what it means when you have parentheses written directly next to each other. You're going to multiply those two things. But before I take that step and do the multiplication, I do need to add together what's inside the parentheses first. So that would be 2 over 3. 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Had to think for a moment there. All right, now I've got 2 over 3 times 6, which is the same as 2 over 18. Now, usually we need to reduce fractions, which means divide out any numbers that are factors from the numerator, factors from the top number, and also factors from the denominator, because 2 is the same thing as 2 times 1. That means 2 times 1. You can draw a little multiplication sign or do a dot. Either of those means multiplication. And 2 times 9 down there is the same thing as 18. So look, if I've got 2 times 1 on the top and 2 times 9 on the bottom, that's like having a 2 get multiplied in and then divided right out. It's like doing something then undoing it again. So you can take it all the way away, and your fraction in simplest form is 1/9. And that would be your final answer. So this sort of problem wants you to do what's called order of operations, which is the order in which you do multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, as well as anything having to do with the inside of parentheses or exponents. And the order in which you go is you actually do whatever's inside parentheses very, very first. So that's why we did this addition down here before we did things like the multiplication outside. And then if there's a thing called an exponent's like where you have a tiny superscript number, like things that look like if we had an a squared, that means multiply the a by itself. You would have done that before you did any of the multiplication or division or addition not inside the parentheses. So, and then after this, you would either multiply or divide left to right across your expression as you encounter multiplication and division. And then you would do the same with adding or subtracting left to right across your equation or expression. Why do I mention this? People call this the PEMDAS because you can see those letters here. It spells out PEMDAS. And it is likely to get mentioned to your student as a way to remember what order to go in when evaluating problems like this. So hopefully this is what you needed, and this was your problem, and what you needed to know was evaluate what's inside parentheses before you do anything outside parentheses, meaning put in the numbers, do the addition. And then that parentheses written next to each other like these two means multiply together. I hope this helped you out, and I hope you're having a great rest of the day. Bye for now.